Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Walt here from Down the Block Sports, and today I want to talk about Major League Baseball. The Boston Red Sox gave a 5-year contract out at baseball's winter meetings. What I want to talk about is who they signed and how this will help the team moving forward. Again, I'm Alec Walt. This is Down the Block Sports. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more of my exclusive content. Yes, according to multiple reports, the Boston Red Sox and Japanese outfielder Masataka Yoshida have agreed to a 5-year, $90 million contract. This is the largest contract ever given to a player that has gone from the Japanese league to Major League Baseball. Of course, last year, Seiya Suzuki signed that 5-year, $85 million contract with the Cubs last offseason. This deal with Yoshida and the Red Sox exceeds that for a player going from the NPB to Major League Baseball. So obviously, right off the bat, hearing the Red Sox gave $90 million to a player who hasn't seen Major League pitching before is a massive risk. But of course, Yoshida was one of the best players in the Japanese league and is someone we hope can carry some of those traits over to the major leagues. Let's start with the positives, some things I like about this signing. In the last 7 years in the NPB, he has hit 327, 421, 539 splits. He's reached base on more than 40% of his plate appearances in the last 6 seasons and topped 1,000 OPS for the first time last year in 2022. And 508 trips to the batter's box last year, he had a 335, 447, and 561 split. So obviously right off the bat, what do you like about him? He's a guy who gets on base often, and of course, he's not someone who strikes out a ton. To add on top of the impressive season he had last year in Japan, he walked 15.7% of his at-bats and only struck out 8.1% of those at-bats. So clearly, he's coming to America after having the best season of his career. Now, obviously, when you look at some of the question marks, he was posted today. And the Red Sox gave him that 5-year, $90 million contract. This is while, as we currently are speaking, Xander Bogaerts is still a free agent. They're willing to hand someone who's never seen Major League pitching $90 million while the face of their franchise remains a free agent. Now, obviously, conversations today have been positive, but that's obviously something to note. Now, here's where I'm a little questionable about this move. The pitching's way better. The season's longer. He's going from 140 game season with worse pitching to 162 with better pitching. And that's going to be one massive adjustment. 2, where does he fit in the batting order? Obviously, with his on-base percentage upside, he looks like someone who could hit towards the top of the order. As of now, you'd like to expect that Kike could secure that job after what he did previous seasons. Obviously, took a step back last year. But as we look at who could be at the top of the order for the Red Sox, it's looking like one of these two bats. Another question I have is he playing in left field or is he playing in right field? Obviously, when you look at Fenway Park, not the two easiest fields to defend. You look at left field, you got the Green Monster. You look at right field, it's massive. Which one is he going to be more comfortable in? Now, obviously, when you look at this situation from the Boston Red Sox standpoint, you're not giving someone $90 million to not be an everyday player. He's someone you're coming to Boston expecting to be playing up to 162 games. I know we take days off here and there. Hopefully, he doesn't get injured, but he is someone you're expecting to be an everyday player. When you look at the Red Sox outfield right now, I was hoping they would go after someone with more power. You look at Alex Verdugo, Kike Hernandez, and now Yoshida. That's not the most powerful outfield. Are we going to get a bounce back season from a Trevor Story? Will Rafael Devers put up potential MVP-like numbers in the middle of the Red Sox order? Those are questions that need to be answered. But, we look at Yoshida. Clearly, Chaim Bloom loves him. His ability to get on base is an extreme upside. His ability to potentially hit in the top of the order is something the Red Sox can hopefully accomplish this season with some very quality bats, even better if they can keep someone like Xander Bogaerts, who remains unsigned as I'm speaking here on Down the Block Sports. But they took a massive risk signing this player. And you never know how a player translates from one league to another. I mean, everyone was obsessed with Seiya Suzuki last year. And he finished last year with a 262, 336, 433 splits, 14 home runs, 46 RBIs. He didn't have a bad year. Again, you can see how he adjusts going into year 2 with the Cubs, but would you say those numbers are worth $17 million a year? We obviously are hoping that Yoshida is going to be better than Suzuki, but that transition from one year to another, especially in year 1, is massive. So here, I'm going to give him a shot. He's proven in that league he is the best player there. Now he comes to Boston, and Chaim Bloom better hope that translates, because now the outfield is set. That outfield that we were going to add this year is now on the team. And for a team that's looking to take that step forward after a bad 2022 season, he's someone we're certainly going to have our eye on, especially after signing him on the day he's been posted and before Xander Bogaerts. So again, there's some positives and negatives to this deal. I have my eye on him all offseason. But again, Masataka Yoshida and the Boston Red Sox have agreed to a 5-year, $90 million contract. What do you think of this deal between the Red Sox and Yoshida? Feel free to give me your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more of my exclusive content. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and we will see you very soon.